Hey, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome everyone to Luan Luan Lai, Luan Luan Lai, or that's our tagline, I guess.
Triple L, right? It's also
Triple
our...
L. Yeah. If you want, if you're on YouTube, you can see us do our sign. Wow, gang sign, son.
Yeah.
Careful, don't anyhow show. Yeah. But welcome to our podcast / YouTube channel. We are Shawn and Josh. We have decided we want to have conversations in public. So
Actually,
that
we're at home, so we're not really public.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But soon this will become public.
Yes.
Yeah. It is a pleasure to have you here today.
Yes. It's an absolute honor to be here.
An honor to be here.
And to have some people listening to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
For those who caught our first pilot episode, thank you so much for listening. And if you're listening now, thank you for coming back again to listen to us. We are always open for feedback, and if you guys have any ideas.
Yeah, sorry, feedback.
Not that kind of feedback. The nicer ones.
So you're not that open actually.
Okay, yeah. We are selective with our feedback. I know, and if we are on Instagram, Facebook, drop us a note, and we'd love to just hear what you guys have to say, whether you like what you hear or if you hate it, and you think we're absolutely disgusting.
Tell us. We want to know if you hate us.
Yes.
Because bad publicity is still good publicity or something.
I guess.
Or there's no such thing as bad publicity. Yeah.
And we're very thick-skinned, so if you hate us, just tell us.
Yeah.
We also want to know.
Yeah, and every time I shave, never get cut one.
Because thick-skinned, yeah.
Thick-skinned, yeah.
Nice.
But also because I got nothing much to shave. My anatomy is limited.
Yeah, Chinese blood. Chinese blood.
I think about half of you in Singapore know what I mean. But actually, I got some Chinese friends who are very blessed in the facial arena.
Yeah, man. I have Indian blood, right? So
you have Indian blood?
Yeah.
Oh.
My grandmother's side, I think. Yeah. And I have very luscious leg hair.
Wow.
Luscious. Decent amount of arm hair, but I cannot grow a beard to save my life.
Like someone point a gun at you. You better grow a beard now.
Also cannot. I'm like, okay, I have leg hair, but why doesn't it translate to my face?
Yeah.
It's like, and then I have like spots here, and it's so sad. I want to look like Hugh Jackman in Logan, and I can't because
this is called follicle selectivity.
Yeah, man. No, it's not fair at all, right?
Your follicles are discriminatory.
Exactly.
I think in this day and age, we better do something about it.
Yeah, we need to cancel my facial follicles.
Cancel. So if you're online now, please remember to online shame his follicles.
Yes, trend. Let's get it trending.
Yeah. Hashtag what's the follicle selectivity.
And if you guys, the gentlemen listening, if you guys have any tips on how to grow facial hair, please let me know.
Yes.
Yeah.
or any hair in general.
Yeah. I have no issues about the hair. It's just my...
What about nose hair? How's that coming along?
I don't really want nose hair.
Don't want Then nose hair is very crucial to your...
Well, it helps filter bacteria, right?
Yeah.
So that's good, right?
Yeah, and the dust.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you breathe in the dust.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I guess that's also good.
So tell us how to grow your nose hair for those of you who are very blessed in the area. Anyway, let us know what we're talking about today, Josh.
So today we're going to be talking about something that's been trending for the past 3 years, and I guess we've only
it's not cancel culture, is it?
No, I think that's fairly recent. Cancel culture.
Okay,
wait, you can't say cancel culture also because okay, no, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't want to go there. Yeah. So it's been trending for the past 3 years. This category of videos on YouTube has over 13 million. No, not 30 million views. There are 13 million videos in this category.
Wow.
Of content.
So much more views than 13 million.
I guess, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about ASMR, right?
Wow. It's also abbreviated as Mr.
Anyway.
Can hear or not? Huh? Can hear or not?
I hope you can hear. Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
So,
sweaty palm lah. Cannot rub also no sound.
No sound. Yeah, mine too.
Hopeless at ASMR. HASMR. Hopeless is has Mr. Yeah.
Yeah. So Shawn, have you watched any ASMR content
Wow.
before?
I used to be addicted to ASMR
Oh, really,
back
yeah?
in 2017.
Did you go
No, I'm just
for
kidding.
ASMR Anonymous?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I've been clean for about 2 years already.
Wow, congratulations. Very proud of you.
Actually, I have, just out of curiosity.
Okay.
I mean, we had to know what it is, right?
Yeah. Before we talked about
Before
it.
we talk about it, yeah. So, no. But I was quite intrigued. I'm very much a learner myself. So everything I watch or consume and all that, like I'm hugely selective and also I love to learn a lot about it as much as I can. But admittedly with ASMR, I only read the intro of Wiki and that's about it.
Right.
But it's an intriguing thing I find.
Yeah.
For me, yeah. So I have That's
You
my
have?
answer.
Okay.
Yeah. What about yourself?
So yeah, I've only heard a lot about it, and I don't know. I guess I understood the concept of ASMR. You know, where it's this tingling sensation you feel, right, when you watch or hear something.
Or not when you dig your ear, is it that one?
I think that's also, I think you
Also
experience that when you.
Also, that one ASMR also, is it?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So you've but I never understood why it was so popular.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I always thought it was a sexual thing.
Oh.
Like I thought people watched it because
to derive sexual pleasure out of it. Is
I
it?
think so. Yeah, that was what the
You thought
conception
so,
I had. I thought so.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Until I did a bit more research to prepare for today, and realized that it's not lah. And later on we can try to listen to some ASMR.
Okay.
And it's-
Yeah.
It will probably be my second ASMR video that I've ever watched. I think.
Yeah, maybe
So-
mine as well. So we are like ASMR noobs. Okay,
Yeah.
we are ASMRN. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sounds like a Myers-Briggs.
Yeah.
Myers-Briggs.
What's your Myers-Briggs? ASMR. Yeah. Assertive, selective, manipulative, and receptive. So
Yeah,
ASMR,
yes,
yeah.
yeah,
As
wow.
opposed to ACRG, right?
Yes.
Which
yeah.
who knows what that means?
Yeah. I don't want to know what that
Yeah.
means. But yeah, so ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, right? And so it's also known as like a sensation, like I've mentioned, that you feel very good and tingling. But I love what Wikipedia calls it.
Yeah.
Wikipedia has a line that calls it a low grade euphoria.
Low grade euphoria.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's like low. Like
Euphoria got different grade,
I guess, right? And
Ah.
I don't know, maybe like eating food is a certain level of euphoria, and
like listening to music.
yeah,
Is it?
maybe I mean
Unless it's under the same grade.
yeah, I think music counts as
Aiyo, so sad,
ASMR as well.
Low grade music is the low grade.
I guess.
Aiyo.
Yeah, but it's so funny, right? Like when I read it, I was just laughing. It's kind of like almost. It sounds like that they are dissing.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
I think what Wiki is trying to do is just be like objective about it.
Yeah.
Like this is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's low grade euphoria, but so I just found it so funny.
Do you think ASMR is what like Spider-Man experienced when he got the spider sense, Spidey sense? Huh?
Yeah.
Is that it?
So he feels
tingling.
He feels good all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
No, only when got bad guys around.
Oh.
Then the spider sense, my spider sense is tingling. You
Right,
know,
right,
like
yeah,
you say
yeah.
tingling sensation. So I thought maybe he can sense the vibrations of badness.
Badness.
Or evilness.
Yeah, evilness. So which means that we all can relate to Spider-Man on some level lah.
Yeah.
Because we all have encountered
have-
spider sense in some way.
In some way, except that I was not triggered by badness.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Triggered by weird sounds, I guess.
Then if he wants to feel more good, he's hoping that there's more bad in the world. Then he can experience more ASMR.
Oh my
I guess.
goodness, yeah.
Like
Then-
no wonder he fight crime. Because he will surround himself with evilness and badness.
Which makes him feel good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So actually he's not that noble after all lah.
Profound.
Yeah.
He's not actually altruistic.
Yeah. Spider-Man just wants to feel good all the time.
Yeah, he just wants his ASMR.
He's addicted to it lah.
Oh my gosh, Stanley, you are a genius.
Yeah.
We have broken your
We have cracked the code.
Crack the code.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah. Cannot both drink water at the same time.
Yeah, because if not then there's awkward silence.
Yeah.
Okay, you can
Yeah,
drink.
okay.
You can drink now while
I drink, huh?
Yeah, you drink now
I
while
drink.
I explain.
Yeah.
ASMR,
Next time you must
right?
give me the hand sign.
Okay.
Like a drink
Eh.
water sign, like what? Like or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Drink. Yeah.
Okay, now I drink.
So, to those who don't know what ASMR is, what it stands for, it stands for again Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, and what these individual
So
words
chim, ah.
mean. Yeah, some scientists came out with it. So autonomous means it's spontaneous, with or without control. sensory talks about the senses, right? Meridian, right? So meridian, it signifies
the hotel. No. Sorry.
Meridian?
Meridian got an hotel.
Yeah, got hotel, but not that one.
Not that one.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
Well,
sorry.
what meridian means is it's a peak or climax or highest point of development.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess it's like the shock feeling, the peak, the climax, right?
Right.
That you feel, the climax that you feel when you experience ASMR.
Right.
And R stands for response, and it refers to an experience that you trigger by something external or internal.
Right.
So that's kind of what ASMR means.
You sound like the scientist now?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do sound very, very smart.
Wow, very
Though
smart.
the words that come out most of the time is stupid. Okay, so
Well.
Shawn, so if you were to do ASMR, right, what kind of ASMR would you do?
Maybe if I don't know if it counts as like slapping something. No, I actually cannot. Must be more subtle, right?
I think there are different kinds. So there can be people whispering. It could be even people like hitting nails into wood.
Oh,
That
okay.
also
So
counts
it
as
need not
yes.
be like subtle.
Yeah, it could be loud sounds. I mean, that would probably like some people would like that kind of sounds.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
It's like a weird fetish or something, is it? That kind
Almost.
of thing? Almost.
Yeah, almost.
Oh, so
whatever
actually
floats their boat lah.
figurative boat.
Yes, figurative
yeah.
boat.
Wow. So if it doesn't need to be subtle, then technically all of our lives we are ASMRing.
Because we're making sounds, right?
Yeah, I make sounds all the time. I get ASMR.
So I guess if you could choose one sound that you make in your life, one sound that you make in your life that you're particularly fond of, what would it be?
Apart from dum, I guess is maybe let's see. Maybe if I open and close my eyelids like hard enough, I don't know got sound or not.
Try it.
Like, but I make the volume, the gain very loud.
So you mentioned eyelids, right?
Yeah.
Okay, try it.
Yeah. So for those
Go.
who cannot hear, I'm doing it now. Can you hear it? Or for those who cannot see, got sound or not?
I'll try to increase the gain in post production. And hopefully we hear
Hopefully
something.
it works.
Yeah.
Eyelid ASMR. Yeah. Wow.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Anyway.
What about you? What kind of?
I don't know. This thing, I could never really understand this thing. So I don't know. Okay, if there's one sound that I kind of like is, erasers, the old school erasers that you used to use in primary school.
Yeah.
The fat ones, and when you rub it across the table, it creates this low
rumbling, almost, right?
Yeah, rumbling.
Or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I know there are some erasers that have a more screechy, higher frequency sound, but there are some that are more
that can achieve
low,
that body.
Yes, the body of sound.
Wow.
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
So if I don't know, maybe I'll start an eraser.
Yeah, you should do eraser ASMR.
Yeah.
And then I can do an eyelid ASMR.
Yeah. quite niche actually.
Quite
right?
niche lah.
We might find a weird group of people around the world.
Who knows?
Somewhere in the world who.
If every country got 5 people who like, then you got 1,000 already. About there.
Yeah, but plus minus.
Plus minus.
All right, yeah.
Can
And then
quit your job already.
Yeah, and if if every one of them just gives you $10 a month on Patreon.
$10,000 a month.
Then yeah.
Okay, what?
Can quit job already.
Yeah, do
Just do that.
ASMR, eyelid ASMR
And rubber.
eraser.
Eraser.
Oh,
Yeah,
you should start another channel.
Yeah.
They're just doing this.
Yeah. And then maybe, hopefully there are some people from this channel who would like that.
Yeah. Keep a lookout for it.
Yes.
Yeah, it probably won't come out.
Coming soon.
Coming soon, not never.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are various types of ASMR videos, right? And so there are people who speak softly, like in a whispering voice, for the whole video, right? They just talk like that for the whole video.
Wow.
And and millions of people watch that.
Interesting.
There's people who just do like repetitive sounds of like, flipping pages of a book or something like that.
Right.
There are people who...
That's quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's more audio, right?
Yeah.
So there's another kind of ASMR that's more visual, where people just watch other people. They're also known as ASMR artists.
Right.
right? There's they have a title.
ASMR. No, they have a title now.
ASMRtist.
ASMR.
ASMRtist.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, clever.
Yeah,
so clever.
Yeah, and so what they do is they just do mundane tasks like, I don't know, preparing food or
Blinking the eyelids.
I don't know if that's a task.
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
I think
true,
it's
true.
quite necessary that we
It's
bring
quite
our eyes
important,
and
like, yeah.
and,
Okay.
and most times we do it
Spontaneously.
automatically.
Autonomously.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And yeah, so there are videos where people just watch people like tying shoelaces or
Oh, you mean that like the
preparing
sounds
food.
of like the shoelaces?
Apparently it's the sound and the visual part of it. Like people find that very calming and nice to watch. Which I personally don't really get. I can't really understand that, but you know, if it works for you.
It's kind of like a visual art then. That's why they... Right, I mean, in a way, because if you're talking about something portrayed visually or expressed visually that kind of brings a certain beauty to the consumer, then maybe that can be considered art in a way.
Yeah, I mean...
Maybe that's why they call it ASMRtist.
Yeah. I mean, art is to each his own now, right? It's
true,
subjective.
true.
And yeah, I mean, I guess it's art. So people doing mundane tasks. And there's one that I find it really interesting, right? It's people watching videos of ASMR artists giving the viewer some kind of attention.
Oh.
Yeah. So, for example, there's one where it's the artist, right, goes like looks at the camera and pretends to give the viewer a haircut.
Oh.
So the visual is that, and then the audio is the scissor snipping or the what do you call it, the shaving thing?
The shaving,
shaver. Yeah. And so
the combing.
Combing, yeah. And apparently, that gives people some kind of calmness, and I think it simulates them being attended to.
Wow. Yeah. So it's not just a sensory thing, I would think, because that appeals to the emotion. It appeals to right.
Even it's like a experiential.
Right.
Almost right.
Wow.
And
it's more extensive than I realized.
Yeah, and so then I realized that okay, maybe it's not. Because again, I used to think it's a little bit like a weird fetish thing or like it's almost sexual.
Yeah.
Then I realized, maybe it's more than that lah.
Yeah.
Right? It's actually more about people maybe just wanted to feel
attended to.
Yeah, like they have attention. And I mean it's kind of sad if that's the case too.
Yeah, like you have to resort to a video to get attention as opposed to the natural way people. Yeah, unless some people get it otherwise lah.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe there's some people who just don't like other people who are like extreme introverts.
True.
And so like I rather not deal with this with a real person, so I just get it on YouTube lah.
Yeah. And then it's a bit cheaper than getting a pet lah, which is also non-people.
Exactly. Yeah.
But for those who want to indulge a bit, get a pet lah.
Yeah. If
those a bit poorer, just ASMR can really.
Yeah. So I thought it was really interesting, and I mean, doing some research on this, it did give me some kind of more context lah, and more understanding of it's not just weird sounds or like people whispering, but there's more to that, right?
It's brings you a greater appreciation for the art of ASMR. Wow, fantastic.
So, maybe we can watch one ASMR video. And let's just see how that.
Yeah, we will Luan Luan react to it.
Yeah. Well, this is not the segment where we react to music. That's coming out later.
Yeah.
This is kind of
This is
a special segment.
This is gonna be cool.
Yeah. Well, if you're making ASMR videos with your tongue, then we could call it like Luan Luan Lick. Right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Is your computer working? Is it? Okay,
all right,
there we go.
here it is.
So,
okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
So the title of this video, it's by I think the most popular ASMR artist on YouTube right now, right? So she's called Jane ASMR. She's from South Korea, and she has 11.1 million subscribers.
Crazy.
11.1 million, man. It's
that's like 2 Singapore plus 10%, right? No, more than that.
What's the population of Singapore?
5 million, right? Is it?
Plus minus.
Oh,
yeah,
maybe
about
more.
that, right? Yeah, so yeah, almost 2 times.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
So
this has to be good, lah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking, I think if there is like a Michelin star for ASMR, I think she has it, lah.
She has like 5 Michelin stars.
Probably
if you
lah.
even have. Yeah, wow.
And she makes like more than $500,000 a month
What the?
just doing this.
I think this is a sign that we really need to do our EASMR.
Yeah, it's time to quit our
eyelid
jobs
and eraser.
eraser.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay,
Wow.
so yeah, let's okay. So
Yeah.
for those listening, this video is it's ASMR rainbow crepe cake with edible spoon, macaron, nuts rope jelly. Is that even a thing? Yeah, nuts rope. Yeah. So it's basically
some Korean.
some Korean. We don't
Something
read
like that,
Korean.
yeah.
But anyway, so
If I say anything bad in Korean by accident, forgive me. But
yeah. So yeah, let's
Without further ado,
let's watch it. Yeah.
let's hear it. So Belle is part of ASMR.
I guess. Okay, so she's waving now. She's waving to the camera before she's.
You can hear that the gain is quite high because you can hear the
the
ambient
noise.
sound, right?
Yeah.
But that's needed, lah.
Okay, so she's tapping. She's tapping the.
She's tapping a cup.
Yeah. She's drinking a drink and swallowing.
Where does she put the mic to capture the throat sound like
I
that?
guess she's like a lapel mic or something. Where
Oh,
she clips on
maybe, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so she's gonna drink. Oh, she's scooping whipped cream out of.
And
the drink.
like ice, right, or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I have this thing. Pause.
Oh yeah, pause. Okay.
I have this thing. I don't know if any of you, you guys can let us know if you experience this. Like when people chew loudly, I feel a sense of like, I want to die. You know what I mean? like I don't. For those of you who don't know this about me, and you know me personally, hint,
oh dear.
hint, nudge,
Okay.
nudge, wing, wing.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like this kind of reminds me of that. I have this sinking feeling when there's, even if it's just someone like on the table beside me just chewing loudly, that smacking sound, like I don't know why I feel
It's that
terrible.
wet sound, is it?
the
Like-
wet smacking of the lips.
Right.
Oh, even saying it now, my heart is like going
Wait,
bonkers.
what if you're experiencing an intense version of ASMR? Like it feels so good that it hurts. Right? Maybe, right? I mean,
Like some kind of masochistic thing.
maybe lah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe, but I think if it's euphoria, I should know it. It should
you
register
would-
as euphoria, lah.
You will know it, lah.
And
Yeah, you
not
will know it,
and not pain. You know, yeah.
So you describe how you feel when you.
I feel like my insides are crumbling, and then I'm just imploding into nothingness, and I'm sinking into an inner black hole. I know it's an intensely meta feeling, but that's how I experience it. I don't know.
When you're listening to this now, that's what you're feeling.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit of that, to be honest.
Okay.
Maybe that's why ASMR has never been my thing so far.
Yeah?
Yeah, but yeah.
You want to go on somewhere and try? Maybe
I'll try and brave
Okay.
a bit more. Let's
maybe
see.
we can skip to like the middle of the video.
Yeah, okay. Hopefully the smacking. Oh my gosh.
What's the time? Okay, 4:20. Okay.
Okay,
let's-
4:20, and this is where we're at.
Okay. Oh, it's the same thing. It's her chewing again.
Okay, stop. Wow,
You cannot.
Get out of here. I cannot. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
I feel like doing this. Well, I did it. I don't just feel like doing it. I feel like I had to do. I just squeeze out.
I'm just imagining like there's a little Shawn in your head that's like doing that all the time.
Yeah, and then he's just smashing his head against the wall of my little insides. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
I'm so sorry.
ASMR is obviously not for you, lah.
It's not my thing.
It's not your thing.
It's not my thing.
right?
But oh my gosh.
yeah, wow.
I am.
That was that's
Admittedly,
intense.
I'm quite glad it's over. But how about you? Did you experience the euphoria that was promised by Jane?
Jane, yeah. I think I can kind of get it now.
Okay.
I think it does have some kind of... Okay, so why... Maybe the reason why I feel that it's somewhat euphoric might be different for most people. When I hear it, right, what it reminds me of is... Because it sounds... It's literally a microphone that's placed right next to, I don't know, her mouth or something, right?
Okay.
And so it gives me this feeling of proximity.
Yeah,
Closeness,
right?
Closeness, right? And maybe that makes me feel, I don't know, safe or, it's close to something lah.
Yeah, like...
Intimate, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if intimate's the right word, but...
Maybe.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's not really the noises, the chewing or the slurping that makes me feel kind of good.
Right.
It's more of that...
The implication of it, like what it implies. It implies that there is a closeness.
Yeah.
Right? And maybe that makes sense because like, again, this is not backed up by scientific data, but like there is a prevailing idea that the world nowadays, because of technology, have become intimacy deficient.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The human closeness, that human contact, has somewhat diminished because of the... Well, I use a lot of timber, ubiquity of technology.
What does that even mean, man?
Okay, for something to be ubiquitous is basically it's everywhere. It's left, right, center, everywhere you look, there's technology.
Right.
Your phone, yeah. So it's everywhere, and you're kind of like, I don't know, there's just a narrative, right? People are becoming more attached to their phones, and kind of that results maybe directly or indirectly in a diminishing of intimacy between humans, like actual people in person.
Right.
So
I think that's like even amplified now with COVID.
Yeah.
Where you already are so distant from people because you have technology to kind of keep in touch.
Correct.
And then now with COVID, where you can't hang out as much. There's like less social things to do now. There's like even more so.
Like it's reinforced, right?
Yeah, like you feel even further away from people.
Yeah, and therefore I can kind of see why ASMR might be appealing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to say like, if you like it, you must be a lonely person. But you know what I mean?
That's not what I'm saying. Yeah.
But it is true. I mean, it's just a fact. It's just an observation that intimacy, you could say, seems to be looking very different now than it has pre-smartphones, smart technology, basically.
And we're not talking about sex, right?
We're not talking about sex. We're
like
talking
social.
Correct. Like closeness of friendships. I mean, intimacy, there are obviously many degrees, right? Many types. So I guess we're referring to the platonic type, I guess.
Yeah.
Or even the romantic. Maybe this ASMR does appeal to a certain romantic need, I mean, we all, humans need companionship and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe this offers a sense of that, you know what I mean? A semblance of it, even though it's, at the end of the day, not as substantial as an actual human being. But to feel close with someone for 5 minutes, maybe that, that brings some value to some people's lives.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, interesting.
Makes sense,
interesting.
right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So I can kind of get it, lah.
Yeah.
I can kind of get it. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't go on more, Jane. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jane.
It was fun while it lasted.
My insights were basically imploding. So should we try producing some?
Producing some ASMR.
What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's try. Okay.
I mean, if you're up for it,
let's do it, man.
Let's do some spontaneous autonomous response.
Spontaneous autonomous sensory meridian response. SASMR.
Yeah,
mister.
You're sassy, mister. Yeah.
Okay, so how about so we'll do like a rap battle. Okay, so you do something for like 10 seconds, and then I'll do something for 10 seconds, and then we just go back and forth.
Okay. Ready, get set, go. Okay.
You go first.
Wow.
Hey, why you interrupt me in the middle I was in the zone, man. I was in the zone. I was feeling.
When I was hearing that, I imagined it sounded like you know when you're being spooned by someone and then they breathe into your ear, right? And then
I don't
just the picture of being spooned by you, I cannot. I just cannot.
Well, I mean, I don't think we'll ever spoon in real life. So now you got a kind of sneak peek of how it would sound if I was spooning you.
Oh wow, yeah, okay, yeah. If I want to feel close to you, I'll just replay this moment.
Yeah, just hear me breathe. Okay, how about I go for two more rounds?
Okay. The wet sound again.
Okay. It sounds like a dripping tap.
Oh.
Right? I don't know.
Nice. Wow. Well done.
Alright, yeah. So maybe this will be like
Yeah.
What if like this whole segment like explodes and becomes the top viewed video on YouTube?
I think it will. I think it will for the wrong reasons.
And we really become ASMR artists.
Yeah.
Career change, midlife career change.
Yeah. I think if I were to ever do ASMR videos, it would be much more energetic than the ones that we've seen today.
Right. Yeah, because actually most of it sounds quite sleepy and slow.
Yeah. But maybe that's the accessible spectrum of ASMR songs, tracks,
content. Honestly, I think we've only scratched the surface. I think there's a lot more weird.
Pun intended.
How do you say?
Scratching the surface.
Yeah. And so I think there's a lot more weird, like really weird ASMR content out there that we've not even tried.
Like maybe like snorting or something.
I don't know. Yeah.
Who knows, right?
Who knows? I've seen one and I love it. Of a dog chewing on like beef or something, and it's cute. Like it's a dog. It's cute. But
maybe I don't know if the chewing sound would make me feel anything. But I wouldn't. Oh, I know something that gives me ASMR, but it's nothing to do with the sound.
Okay.
Must it be sound?
No, it can be visual also.
Can be visual.
Yeah.
So I love it when I see the pets at the vet go to the vet, right? Like the stray dogs, right? Then Then they
wait, what?
they're like their skin is full of maggots, right?
Oh, dude.
And then they squeeze the maggots out.
Dude.
Wow, then like in one squeeze, like 100 maggots just wiggle out, and they're all still alive. I'm like, whoo!
Okay, so let me guess. So I guess
that gives me a tingly feeling. If it doesn't give you a tingly feeling,
and it gives you euphoria, really?
There is some euphoria from there, honestly.
Goodness, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess you're the kind of people that like to watch pimple busting videos.
Oh no, they're all different.
Huh?
Yeah.
Same one.
Okay, different.
What does
that one different. That one, I cannot.
But it's both videos where it's something inside,
something
underneath the layer of a skin, and then you take it out. Same maggots or pimple, same one.
I don't know why. It's totally different.
You cannot watch pimple busting videos.
Well, you could say I can watch, but they don't do anything for me, lah. Yeah.
It doesn't float your boat, lah.
It don't float my boat, man.
Really?
Don't rock my socks, lah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's something new that I've learned about you today.
Yeah.
You like maggot
I
videos?
sometimes go and search maggot squeezing dog vet, something like that. Yeah, you guys should try that.
I mean,
whew, I tell you, the satisfaction
trigger warning, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, my spidey senses go up and about, man, during that time. Wow.
Dude.
Yeah, but anyway.
Okay.
You were going on to something else. Sorry.
Thanks for sharing.
You're most welcome. I'll share all my disgusting video ideas with you.
Well, I guess moving on to a different type of ASMR that maybe both of us are a bit more. We can relate a little bit more to. It's time for Luan Luan Listen. Yeah.
Try and see how far my breath can go.
Okay, nice.
Wow.
So, Shawn, maybe you wanna introduce the track that we're gonna react and listen to today.
All right. So today's track is by Gentle Bones and Benjamin Kheng.
All right.
Shout out to you guys, Joel and Benji. It's called Better With You. Is it a new release?
Yeah, I think it just came out
Yeah.
2 days ago. But I guess
Nice,
to the people who are like gonna be listening to this episode, it's probably already been out a couple of weeks. But yeah.
Let us, without further ado.
Ow.
Oh, ow!
Sorry.
Don't hurt yourself.
My glasses just hit the microphone.
Oh,
but
too,
yeah.
too euphoric, too excited. All right.
So maybe you wanna to
Should
our
I open
new-
us with a word of prayer? Or?
I guess you can. To those who might be listening to us
Yeah.
on the first time.
All right,
Like
so-
what is Luan Luan Listens? Yeah.
Luan Luan Listen is basically where we listen. Luan Luan Lai. I mean, we
Wow.
we listen to music. We
Yeah.
listen to music. We react to them. We love music, so we love breaking them down, analyzing them, talking about the arrangement. We're talking about the instrumentation. Maybe let's see what kind of tangent we go off on from there. But I think that's what we do, and we welcome you to listen to this along with us, enjoy it with us, and if you have any observations or even analyses of the tracks
Is that the plural of analysis?
I think so. Analyses with an
okay.
E instead of an
Not
I.
analysis.
Analysis. Please let us know either in the comments or with a message. So without further ado, shall we get to it?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You've been tossing and turning for far too long. Like what is some sleep to a life this long? You're saying it's cold even with the heat. Constantly, you're finding it hard to trust.
All the nights spent hurting, all that time they've stolen, waiting on the day you see.
All right.
All right. You got anything?
Something's coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, there. First impressions, anything?
What stood out to me, and I think it's a really cool collab. I think just the difference in their voices. I think Gentle Bones, right? Joel has this kind of. I guess because he's also singing in the lower register.
Yeah.
It has this body and kind of. It kind of sets the stability of the song, and then when Benjamin comes in with the higher register, right? It lifts you. I don't know. I just thought it felt like
there is a lift.
It's taking me somewhere.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that actually. Just even that short few seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think when Benji's voice came in, like it was even though it was a high register, there was like substantial body to it. I'm not sure, is that a mixing thing? I mean, definitely it has to do with his natural tone as well.
Yeah.
But I think the voices are just mixed really well. They have this they have a great contrast in tone. I think tonally they are vastly different.
Yeah.
And even the parts that they wrote, I think it fit really well together when Benjamin came in on that second bit. And I think I was just thinking about like intros and outros, like how important they can be, I guess. An intro to kind of set the mood and set the tone for a song.
Yeah.
And I just love that it was just the piano, just a single chord, whatever lah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that that gave a certain kind of sensitivity, a certain kind of even intimacy at the beginning that I suspect will climax at some point.
Yeah. Sounds like it was going to climax before you before you stopped.
Yeah. So let's continue.
No matter all the days how long they stay, don't question yourself, you will overcome. No matter
Looks
how
like
the fears may
side
take you away,
sounds like it,
you're
yeah.
hard on yourself, but you're second to none.
So darling, take a leap of faith. You are stronger than
They're singing
you
of a like kind of similar
imagined.
range now.
Yeah.
Never let me down.
This world is better with you around. You've been lost in the days, living out of fear. Like what is a day to another year? You're saying convictions are costing
like the groove.
me constantly.
Yeah.
You're finding it hard to trust.
Giving till it start awake until the morning wake.
I think something that I love is that the both of them, when they sound really good with the low and the high registers.
Yeah. I mean, they're great singers.
I mean, they're great singers
Yeah,
to start
so-
off with.
They sound good.
And
no matter how
Yeah.
high or low they are. Yeah.
Even in the high
Very,
times.
very jealous.
Even when they're high, they sound good.
Sound good, yeah.
I'm sure they sound good sober and high lah, both. Yeah.
Gotcha,
And
yeah.
I thought it was a nice. Well, I don't know if it's a gentle bonesy thing to do, but like just coming in with that kick on the second verse,
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's probably I mean, it definitely has to do with the creative input from the producer as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was quite characteristic of Gentle Bones.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Waiting for the day you see we need you over here, so won't you stay? You're down to yourself, we've only begun. 'Cause if you're in your head, no, you'll be okay. You're finding yourself.
Is that band with the lead? Or- Okay, now it's Gentle Bones.
I like the harmonies. The harmonies
Yeah.
that, yeah. It's subtle, but it's
Yeah.
it's perfect with it, yeah.
Oh, I gotta say something about that.
Saxophone? Was it saxophone? No.
Well, that I was actually thinking about something else, but you want to talk about the
No,
saxophone?
no, go for it,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was thinking like, wow, it suddenly opened up, like a sense of space, almost like a sense of almost like you suddenly open the door and you're out in a field or something with lots of space, like a field, sun, the sun's
Yeah.
up. Maybe one tree at the side,
Right.
who knows? Yeah, and I just love how sounds do that. Sounds paint pictures.
Yeah.
Right, and I think a really great job on the production side.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way it was a swell thing, like a kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It was very cinematic for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then of course when that was it a saxophone, yeah, like probably a tenor sax or something. But when it was almost like there's that expanse. But there is something there is a focal point.
Yeah.
I thought that was really important. Yeah. What were you going to say about it?
No, yeah, I mean, to your point, if like the whole first half of the song was it felt very close, very intimate, in terms of even the mix and how close the voices feel to like the
Very
listener.
ASMR-y, yeah.
Almost, yeah, very on point with today's topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then when it got to that part, like the bridge, I think, like you said, it just exploded in a way.
Yeah.
And then, but there was still that saxophone there that kind of like hold it together. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I have this space, but I know
Yeah.
what's like kind of grounding me and
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like there is direction.
Yeah.
I know where I'm going. I know where. Well, no, I know where the song is taking me.
Yeah.
Rather.
Yeah.
And the fact that the saxophone came in that moment, and as opposed to let's say a bar later or 2 bars later.
Yeah.
I think it was great because like I'm being opened up into this space that is suddenly quite unfamiliar.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't led anywhere, I might not know what to do.
Yeah.
Who am I? I might have a sudden existential crisis.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
You're about to say that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and so I love that. Like or whatever, you know, and it's almost like there was in a good way, a leash that led the listener on a new journey of, I don't know, even running or even flying through this field.
Yeah.
This field.
Yeah, very well put, yeah.
Existential field. So yeah, I just love that. I mean, it might seem like a small thing, Oh, it's just an entrance into another part of the song, but how this is, I guess, how much impact the production could have
and I
on
think
the song.
it's a lot of people often maybe take it for granted. I guess when you produce songs or write songs, you realize that, I mean, most songs when you write, you're bringing your listener on a journey, right? And I guess a mistake that people might make is they lose people in the song, right? I mean, this applies to all genres, not just pop or R&B, but you don't want to lose your listener at any part of the song, right?
Yeah.
It has to be, even if it's something that's ambient or very spacious.
Yeah.
You need something to still have the listener hold on to something,
Yeah,
right? Because if not, then the listener will be like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
And there are good scenarios of like, oh, what's going on, where you're taking a different
ambiguity,
tangent,
right?
Yeah, right. But the bad scenario is where the listener's like, I don't know what I'm holding on to, and then
Yeah, I feel like I'm falling off and not being led. Not being
led. Yeah.
Not, for lack of a better word, taken care of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
So I think that was a really sensitive, creative call by the whoever produced.
Yeah, it's a
that call.
great reminder for me too. I mean, even as a songwriter as well.
Yeah.
That it's important to kind of have your listener hold on to something when you take them through the song. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Oh, I love the vocals that accompany that at the back.
Nice.
No matter all the tears, how long they stay, don't question yourself. You will overcome. No matter how the fears may take
Nice
you
entry
away.
there.
Yeah.
You're hard on yourself, but you're second to none. So darling, take a leap of faith. You're stronger than you imagine. You could never let me down. This world is better with you.
Running around the place.
Yeah, let me just pause it there. Like I love when is it never let me down, and then there was like almost a pause, because most of that chorus was it was pretty rhythmic, pretty busy. Like there wasn't really a breather until that point.
Yeah.
Never let me down.
Yeah.
And I love that they put that there in the songwriting aspect of it, because it was almost like that's a moment for you to pause and think, because you never let me down is quite a weighty thing to say.
Yeah.
Right. It's full of meaning.
Yeah.
And I think it has a lot of potential to like hit someone in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so as opposed to never let me down, it's
And
it's
it
kind
just
of
flies over your head, right?
Exactly,
The words just
exactly.
fly over your head, and you don't think about it.
the
Yeah,
impact
that's a great
of that
point.
silence. I think was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course musically it led very well into the end of a chorus as well. Yeah. So anything you want to
No, man.
Once in a lifetime that you'll be dead. So leave us some room for the words unsaid.
Oh, I must say that I also really love the snare sound of that. Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
I
Wow.
think like overall the whole song, like you say, like a journey, right? The first half it feels really close and intimate, and then in the middle section there's that whole saxophone and spacious thing. But when the chorus comes back in, it actually it kind of pulls you back into that closeness again, and then the song ends with just his vocals, right?
Right.
And then it's kind of like a nice.
It's a journey, like the dynamics, right?
Yeah,
Of the journey,
It goes
yeah.
up. I mean, it goes really open, and then it
Yeah.
brings you back close again.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It kind of feels like closure almost. The song comes to a full circle and it ends. So yeah, really great production. I mean, the vocals again amazing.
Yeah. I mean, even that interlude bit
Yeah.
that we were talking quite extensively about, I think when the vocals were in there, like they were really distant.
Yeah,
And so that did feel like the opposite of intimacy, opposite of close, right?
Yeah.
So it felt close, and then it opened up, distant, and then it's kind of like, getting back to the intimacy type.
yeah.
Yeah. So I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Wow, great song, guys. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's
Amazing.
That's definitely a gem. Go check that out. No, they didn't pay us.
No,
Or
this is not
maybe
sponsored.
they should. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah. So that's Luan Luan Listens. We love for you to tell us what you think about the track. I think that would be super cool. We don't want to be the only ones talking about it, analyzing it, and enjoying it. So let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, if you've got any other songs that you would like us to listen to and talk about, just hit us up in the comments or a DM on Facebook or Instagram. Let us know, man. We'd love to just hear more music,
Yeah.
different kinds of music. It doesn't have to be pop or any kind of
Yes.
genre. It can be anything, even if it's like smooth jazz or
Yeah, even if it's
elevator
Kenny
music.
G,
Kenny G.
we'll
Ken
consider
la.
it.
Ken la.
Kenny la.
Kenny la.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, if you're on YouTube, smash that like button. Turn on the notifications and do everything you can to support us. This would be awesome.
If you like us, and if you like this podcast, please, if you could just share it with one person who you think might enjoy this, we would really, really appreciate it. And all we want to do actually, with this podcast is to build community. I mean, we're not here to try to make money out of it. I don't think we'll do that.
Yeah.
Who knows? But the main focus is really to build community and just have fun. Just talking about it, but also to connect with people and to hear different perspectives,
Yeah.
Even if there's something that that's cool that you think it would be funny for us to talk about, let us know.
Yeah.
I think we would love to do that.
Yeah, totally. And tag your ASMR loving friends as well.
Yes. All right.
Well, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Luan Luan Lai, luanluanlai.sg.
.sg, yeah.
That's it.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.